Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Gamers, Streamers, and More. I'm your host, Gracie Starr, and this week we'll be taking a look inside the world of ex-pro Fortnite player, Myth.
That's how you do it, baby! Let's go! Put him in time.
Ali Kabani, aka Myth, is one of the younger players of this generation who's had a taste of the pro scene. Born on May 24th, 1999 in Michigan, the streamer now resides in Los Angeles. Myth started playing video games probably even earlier than he can remember, but it wasn't until the early 2010s that he started to make gaming more than just a hobby. He started his YouTube channel in late 2013 where he would post clips of a variety of games. Kabani didn't enter the streaming world of Twitch until about May 2016, where he initially streamed Paragon, a free-to-play MOBA game developed and published by Epic Games that has since been cancelled in April 2018. Before Paragon was completely removed though, Myth started switching gears, slowly transitioning from Battle Arena to Battle Royale, as Fortnite caught his eye just like many other gamers his age. To some extent, Myth leaving Paragon to play Fortnite wasn't the biggest betrayal, since Epic Games was the mastermind behind both games. But man, did this guy make the right call. Initially averaging just 40 viewers to stream and having only about 2,000 followers on his Twitch at the start of 2017, his account skyrocketed in the second half of the year as the game's popularity grew and his incredible building skills were showcased as he continued to rack in victories. At the start of 2018, he was sitting at roughly 200,000 followers on Twitch. By June of that same year, Myth ended up multiplying his follower count from 2017 by more than 80%, surpassing more than 3 million followers. Similar growth can also be found on his YouTube channel. While not as dramatic as his Twitch platform, the streamer went from gaining 20,000 monthly subscribers at the end of 2017 to a respectable 700,000 subscriber gain in the month of April 2018. His first large increase in subscribers can be seen in the latter half of January to early February of 2018. Where Myth had an influx of more than 500,000 subscribers for that time period. During this same period, we see the start of Myth's exponential follower growth on Twitch. But that really shouldn't be too much of a surprise, as Myth had actually joined Team Solo Mid on January 10th, 2018. Teaming up with Daquan and Hamlin's about a month later, it seemed like these streamers would surely dominate the world of Fortnite, and Myth would live on forever, being known for his turbo building technique that we see in many streams today. Unfortunately, Myth's professional experience would most likely leave him with a wound he may never overcome. Ninja's Vegas tournament was the first large event Myth competed in, and it very well could have been his last. Placing progressively worse in each subsequent match, the streamer hardly lived up to the hype that had been surrounding his playstyle. Because of this, many fans began questioning his actual abilities to be a solid competitor in the pro scene. Myth continued to have substandard displays throughout the year at multiple Fortnite tournaments, and was often seen putting up mediocre performances according to Sportskeeda. He ultimately placed 43rd at the Fortnite World Cup, which wasn't even considered that bad given how he'd been playing at previous tournaments, but still wasn't up to par with the expectations so many people had for him. Just like XQC, the streamer's time spent in the pro scene was short-lived, as Myth announced in March of 2020 that he would be stepping away from professional gameplay. Sadly, the streamer is still reminded of his failed attempt to climb in the competitive world of esports, despite still being a top Twitch streamer today. A tweet from Myth in late summer of 2020 reads as the following. I really wish I could just play a match of Valorant without BillyBob203 in chat reminding me that I'm not a pro, not the best at the game, or that I'm worse than X-streamer. I literally don't know what to do about this anymore. Thanks for trying to tear me down every day. What sucks is that we live in a time where society defines us by our mistakes. The streamer will forever have to live with the fact that his journey in the pro scene didn't last long, but that's something he already knows. Harassing him about it isn't going to make much of a difference, one way or another. He's still an amazing player capable of competing at high levels in ranked games, as we can clearly see with his new gameplay of Valorant. Just as quickly as Myth shifted from Paragon to Fortnite, this ex-Fortnite player has joined the Valorant scene and is reminding everyone why he was picked up by TSM in the first place. In fact, within the last few months, Myth was even brought on by TSM yet again to compete in the Valorant Twitch Rivals tournament, where he not only competed, but led the team all the way to second place. Even though Myth might not currently play in the pro scene, he's still plenty skilled to show up when needed. And clearly he's a player that TSM feels comfortable in trusting a 5-man party to, since he was the team leader. All in all, while Myth may have only basked in the glow of professional gameplay for a couple of short years, I seriously doubt we've seen the last of him just yet. At over 7 million Twitch followers, his account is still growing as we see a steady rise in followers. While the magnitude in which he gained followers in the past has lessened greatly, he's still a top streamer to watch and enjoy getting to know. Even his YouTube channel continues to grow as he has reached over 4.5 million subscribers on the platform. What can we expect to see from Myth as 2021 begins to approach? I'd say more Valorant content. As the quarterfinals for Valorant's First Strike come up, we can expect to be hearing from Myth. While he isn't listed on the TSM roster, both he and Ninja will be the tournament's exclusive co-streamers, so be sure to swing by his Twitch if you're interested in following along with the tournament. We really hope you all enjoyed this special look into the esports journey of Myth. As always, I'm Gracie Starr, signing off.